Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we will be discussing lesson 7. And in this lesson, we will be learning Islamic terminologies. We will use these terminologies in future lessons, inshallah. Now, our deeds are according to the Sharia, Islamic law. For example, farz, wajib, sunnat-e muwakkada, sunnat-e ghair muwakkada, and mustahab. Our deeds are of two types. There are commandments, which are recommended, and then there are forbidden, which are restricted. Now, there are 5 commandments and 5 restrictions. The 5 commandments are farz, wajib, sunnat-e muwakkada, sunnat-e ghair muwakkada, and mustahab. And the 5 restricted are haram, makruh tahrimi, as'a, makruh tanzihi, and the 5th one is not preferred, mubah and bid'ah. Bid'ah is actually an extension of haram. Farz dalil qati is a must-do for all Muslims. And farz is prescribed by the Holy Quran, which means that it is not possible to deny farz. A person who neglects farz will be punished by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The one who neglects farz is called a fasiq. And the one who denies or declines farz will be expelled from the boundaries of Islam. Meaning, if you do not believe in farz, or if you decline and deny it, you will not be considered a Muslim. You will not be a Muslim if you deny farz. Examples of farz are iman or belief, salat, namaz or prayers, fasting during the month of Ramadan, zakat, which is you must give 2.5% of your savings should be given to charity by the end of the year. And the 5th one is hajj. You must perform hajj once in your lifetime if you can afford to do so. A person who accepts these obligations, also called the 5 pillars of Islam, but neglects to act upon them, is called a fasiq. But most importantly, he or she is still a Muslim. The next level is wajib. Wajib is a lower obligation that has to do with acting. Wajib is an obligation by dalil zanni. The difference between dalil qati and dalil zanni is the wording in wajib leads to some other thought. A person must perform wajib. If a person denies the obligation of wajib, he or she will be a fasiq, but will be considered a sinner Muslim. Now, sunnat-e muwakkada. The action of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam always did sunnat-e muwakkada, and he also told the sahabi or the companions to do it as well. A person who neglects sunnat-e muwakkada as a habit is a sinner and is also called a fasiq. The difference between wajib and the sunnah is that sunnah can be neglected once in a while wajib cannot be neglected. If someone forgets wajib, they will have to do qaza. And what that is that he or she must make up for the missed wajib. There is a punishment for habitual neglectors for sunnat-e ghair muwakkada. Neglectors of sunnat-e ghair muwakkada will be called losers but will not be punished. Mustahab is the least doable act, which means that there is less reward given than acting upon sunnat-e ghair muwakkada. Now, inshallah, we will continue more of this tomorrow in lesson 8. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.